Morning, guys. It is April 17th now. It's about 10:30. Yesterday I definitely had a rest day. I did. Hold on, I don't have my red checks here. Okay. So yesterday I did do both workouts. I didn't write anything. YouTube was my best friend. And I did some cleaning and stuff around the house. So like I was busy inside, but I just didn't do any writing. But look at the progress we've made. Every day till now has been every day. Words and workouts. Words and workouts. So let's hope for another strong week. Day 17. So I just got my aojiru, which is the green like powdered veggie mix thing. And I'm making my first meal, which is some of the ground beef. Is it focused? Focus. Ground beef, broccoli, and spinach mix with some like spices. I had a lot of it yesterday because I ran out of eggs, and I haven't gone to get more eggs, so it's good. It's good. It's very good, but definitely want eggs. It's raining and it's coming inside the screen. No. Actually, I want some air. Oh man. It's probably not even focusing right, but it is raining a lot. It smells good though. It's one of those nice, like, fresh rains. Well, I guess I'm staying inside today. So I just realized my training starts next week and I need to get my regular health check. So I'm just gonna call the clinic now and set that up. But it's very basic, like health, weight, condition, blood pressure, da 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 da. So it shouldn't take that long or anything. It's actually like super easy, but I need to actually do that ASAP. Okay, well, I called the clinic to set up my appointment, and I was like, I just need a health check, and they were like, what kind of health check? I'm like, a general health check, like for these things, and she's like, well, what kind? I'm like, I don't know. So I actually now have to go. I'm gonna just take the paper to them because the clinic is really nearby. I'm not gonna go just yet because it's still raining, but I'm gonna go soon, and I will turn this in and whatever and set that up. But now I have to go outside in the rain. It's still kind of raining, but it's definitely not the heavy rain that it was like even just like a few minutes ago. So I'm gonna take this chance and run out to the clinic because it's, like I said, it's really close by. And I'm gonna take them the paperwork so they know what kind of health check I need, and we can schedule this appointment soon. I need to get it real soon. I didn't plan on waiting this long, but the first time I went, I think I was on my period, and they let me finish it, but they like, I guess you have to pee in a cup, and like they couldn't evaluate the urine properly or something, so that's why I was waiting for my period to be over, but it hasn't come, so it's probably gonna come the day of, or like as soon as I make this appointment, it's gonna come. That's life. The wind it is super windy. I know someone's gonna give me grief about wearing Crocs too, but they were from a friend. She gave it to me when she was going back to Hawaii, and you can't see them now, but they have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles little stick clips or whatever, so they're cool. But that's it. Just trying to get through this rain. Isn't it cool? It's got like wind turbine-y things outside the station area. Yeah. And it's raining. So I wanted to say real quickly, I got to the clinic and it was closed for like the lunch break or something. And the sign said they would be back at 3. But when I called the lady, I think she said from 3:30. So instead of going back home, I'm just going to spend 20 minutes in the nearby supermarket and maybe I'll get some footage for my keto in Japan video. I never knew there was Ben & Jerry's in Japan because I've never bought it. Because I always, if I ever bought ice cream, I would get the cheap generic brand. But you can see, like, it's it's an itty bitty little cup and it's like $3.50. Interesting. For those who come to Japan, definitely try mochi cream ice or mochi ice cream, because it's the rice cake wrapped around the ice cream is really, really good. But the only like low sugar whatever stuff they have is the SUNAO, which I showed you last time, and I think I'm gonna get 1 or 2 to try so I can see what that tastes like. Okay, got into the clinic, set up my appointment. I can get in tomorrow afternoon. So I will go tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully my period holds off for another day and a half. TMI, but who cares? We're adults. Just deal with it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go home. I bought a couple of those ice creams to try out, so I'm just gonna have some ice cream today. Why not? Oh, the wind, the wind, the wind, the wind. Let me take this moment to show you guys these Crocs. Again, my friend gave them to me, or passed them on to me when she returned to Hawaii, so she didn't need to put it in her luggage. It's got a Stitch, and a Mickey, and a Pluto, and a Goofy, and a soccer ball, and it's got only 3 of the 4 Ninja Turtles. We're missing Raphael. If somebody has a Raphael, I need Raphael. Okay, so these were the 2 items I grabbed from the supermarket. This is the SUNAO chocolate monaka, which is this like the shell. What I don't remember what these things are called in English, but so it's, you know, ice cream with some, looks like it's supposed to have some chocolate in like the cone, the sugar cone kind of shell. It's 9.9 grams of sugar per piece, so it's 40% off sugar. The breakdown of the macros is there. So you have your calories, protein, fat, sugars, fiber, sodium, and then I think replacement sugars or something. Can't remember exactly. But yeah, 8 grams of fiber too, so that's good. And this is the SUNAO Ice Cream cup. There are, how many? I'll look at that in a second. This is the rum raisin flavor. I never really go for rum raisin. Like I don't know what this is supposed to taste like, but I figured vanilla and chocolate were kind of basic, so I would try the rum raisin. It does have soy milk in it. It says it uses soy milk and it's 50% off sugar, 8.3 grams, 80 calories per cup. And if we break this down, again, it's got a lot of fiber. So for starting from the top, 80 calories, 2.2 grams protein, 3.9 grams fat, 8.3 grams sugar, and then 11.9 grams fiber, 28 milligrams sodium, 0 replacement sugar things or something. So I'm going to try these out and we will see if they are good. So this is the rum raisin. Again, I've never even had this flavor in real life, probably. Like, I mean, of course it's real life. I don't think I've ever had this flavor before, so not really sure I can compare it, but we're going to see if this is any good. Yeah, it's good. This is a good flavor. This is good. Good. Rum raisin, approved. And now for the one I'm a little more excited about the Monaka, because I used to always get something, it was called Big Monaka. So it was like probably double this size, and that's the ice cream like I would always get because it was like less than $1, and it had the shell and the chocolate and the vanilla. It was perfect. It was perfect. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I think it stays very, very true to flavor and texture. It's a little less crunchy, which I'm not sure if that's because it's melted or something, but it's not very melted. But there is a significant less amount of chocolate, obviously, you can see. Which, I mean, it still tastes good, like if you like just the vanilla, but if you're looking for chocolate, you want more chocolate than this. So you can always get like those like 70+% chocolates and eat it with this, and I think you would be like set. So I also approve. There's more chocolate. I took another bite, and there's more chocolate hiding in here. Alright. Okay, that was a better bite. Yeah. So, I'm not going to give it a rating, because I suck at ratings, but good. This is good. Interesting little thing, because now my brain isn't working. If any of you guys watched, I think I posted it, about eating, I'll just tell you guys the story. On the last week, I believe, yeah, the last few days of my walking trip, again, I was doing like low carb and everything. When I hit the 500-kilometer mark, I finally bought a bag of like dried sweet potato sticks. They were the natural Lawson, so they weren't, sweetened or anything, so they were healthier. And I mean, I thought they would be crunchy and awesome, which they weren't. They were just soft, and they weren't bad, but I'm not buying them again. But after I ate, like, that was probably the bag was upwards of 60 carbs, resulting from the natural sugars of the potato, etc. And after I ate that, I just remember my head got really, really foggy, like almost like a headache, and I felt really bleh after it. So the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I just finished that ice cream. It was good. Words. I really enjoyed the Monaka, like, ice cream sandwichy kind of thing much more, because I do like having like a solid texture when I eat. But they were both good, so I finished them, and then like almost right after I finished, it was kind of like a little fuzzy feeling, and now I'm just sitting here, and it's just like before, when my brain got all fuzzy from eating those sweet potatoes. Like, it's not like a headache, like I'm not in pain, but I just feel really out of it, and like my eyes feel really tired, and I don't know, like, it's weird. It's not fun. Not fun. Maybe if anyone else has done low carb, you kind of know what's going on. Like, I think it's just my body isn't used to having sugars, and I honestly have not eaten off, like, I don't think I've eaten more than 50 carbs in a long time. And those two combined were only 17 or 18 sugars. So you can double that if you count the fiber and the carbs, but maybe it's because it was an artificial sort of sugar, or an alternative, like, I don't know. All I can say is it's good to have these options out there, but I prefer real food, and eating real food, I've never had this aftermath. Again, I'm not 100% sure it was the sugar, and I'm not knocking the the treats and the, it's really good that they are doing that. But I think for me personally, like my body is more sensitive to whatever that is. I don't know. But anyway, it's 5 o'clock. I wanted to do my workouts. It's let me show. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you today's workout, and then tell you how I feel about it. Okay, so first, the 30 days of change workout, I'm actually not overwhelmed with. I think it's actually really good. It's the 30 punches and then 3 push-ups between 33, 33. So this one I feel is totally doable. I don't have a problem with it. But let's take a look at our Spartan Trials. Day 25, hidden strength. 3 sets, but you're doing 40 of everything. 40 slow climbers, failure push-ups, 40 shoulder taps, 40 squats, 40 count plank, 40 count or 40 plank into lunges. When did the number get so big? And honestly, since I'm doing push-ups in the 30 days of change, like I just wouldn't do this part, and I would do everything else. And then, our old friend, 2 failure wall sits, 3 sets. Sitting on my exercise ball. So I finished the 30 days of change punching push-up workout, and I did, for level 1 it was only 3 push-ups, but I did 4. So I did the 3 sets with 30 and then 4. And then for the Spartan Trials workout, I'm doing it. Finished 2 sets, resting. Instead of not doing the push-ups, I'm again doing 4, which is better than 0, but it's not to failure. Maybe since I have one more set left, I'll push it to failure, or 10. But actually the hardest part about these workouts when they get to these high reps is counting. You do not know how many times I have lost count. Like, if it's over 20, then I'm going to mess up on my count for sure. Not that I have a counting issue, but when I'm thinking of form and counting, and like I try to play something to keep me distracted, like music or something on YouTube. If I get pulled away, I lose count. So I really would rather have less reps, but in order to do that, you need to either increase your weight or increase your intensity. But I guess since it's body weight workouts, like it's difficult to increase weight without weights. Intensity you can. I'm not really sure on that. I guess you could do it like at higher speed, but I don't know the whole details about it. But anyway, one more set, and then I'm gonna shower. It's about 6:15 now. It'll probably be like 7 or so once I'm done and relaxed. And then I will start writing. Yay! I forgot there was wall sits. 3, 2 failure, wall sits. Ow. It's not a perfect wall sit, but I'm really trying. 13 minutes of imperfect wall sit. So my legs were not at 90 degrees the whole time. So they were at slight angles, and then I had to like readjust my feet, but I still did that while keeping my back to the wall, so I can't move. I stood up straight, and my legs just went like, they're like trees now. I cannot move. I'm stuck here forever. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I thought about going to bed an hour ago, and like actually got into bed and everything, and when I started thinking about the story, because the story for my novel, like It it takes place in a sort of modern-ish era. But within that story, they do mention the history of that world, which is kind of set in a more fantasy sort of setting. And so a part of that is, like that fantasy story is something else that I wanted to write as well. And I had a few like ideas for that to add to the story I already had. I don't know. I guess words are words. So it's 11:30 now. Um, I haven't written like actual novel words. I've been working on the timeline for that past story, and I finally have the main character's storyline building up. It's actually I think I just wrote a lot of the characters' background, so the actual story is taking part after this. But writing is writing. I'm not going to put it towards my word count because it is just a timeline, and it's not, as I said, actual reading material. So I guess the word count for today is 0. In any case, it's 11:30. I'm going to go to bed, and that is day 17.